Ah, that's where that is. Okay. Oh, and did it automatically go live? It looks like it did. I wasn't really. Oh, but I'm private. That's right. Okay. Quickly clean off my glasses before I go out public. Good enough. Right. All right. Well, then let's go edit this to switch to public. One moment, if you please, while we get set. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there it is. All right. I'm going to say that's good enough. Make sure. Yep. All right. Let's get this popped out so I can follow the chattity chat. I can't move it. There we go. That a little bit bigger, which on this computer didn't seem to do anything. But all right, whatever. Let me fix this and make this a little bit easier for me to see. That's better. Back over here for 1 minute. And what do I want to do? Thank you for bearing with me. I will be ready momentarily. This one was a little bit of a last minute. I was not expecting to be able to stream today, and the space was not quite ready. But I'm going to be going to be ready very soon. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm going to say that's good enough and get everything all set. So, oh no, where I lost my chat. Whoops, wrong button. There it is. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, so as I was saying, I didn't know whether or not I was going to get a chance to stream. I didn't think I was going to be able to stream today, but we're going to see what we can get done. So I've got two small sets. One came, this was, I think we got this one this year as a gift with purchase. The so the hot chocolate stand. Since that one's a bit, I'm thinking this was the newer one. Um, Looking to see if I can spot anything quick. But this one was the newer one, I think, that I just, or at least I received it more recently. So we'll do this one first. I think we'll start off with this one. And this one we got last year. I forgot all about it. The Santa's delivery truck. So we'll do that one second. So let's start by remembering that I didn't bring anything down to open this with. Well, it's a good thing this also doubles as my bar. So I've got some tools down here. We'll just go ahead and use this bottle and can opener to pop it open. Maybe. Jeez. The toughest tape I've ever encountered. And forgive me for filling up on some coffee during the live. We were up, me and my wife were up very late um, wrapping presents last night. She was actually making presents for my kids' teachers. Three, two, four bags. Okay. Four, three, two, one. Five bags. Okay. Get these off to the side. Four, three, two. All right. So she was making presents. She's been doing like knitting and sewing type things. So she has some um, gifts that she was making for people. Um, I was wrapping presents for the kids, and we didn't finish what we were doing until 2 o'clock in the morning. It was interesting. So we didn't get much sleep. And then my oldest woke us up for no apparent reason, needing help with something. He first called for my wife to help him fix his bed. He needed something rearranged. He wasn't comfortable, I guess. He needed some help. And then about oh, 20 minutes later, just as we were starting to fall back to sleep, he called out for me. He needed help uh, with the bathroom. He doesn't need help with the bathroom, but for whatever reason, he still calls and says he needs help with the bathroom. So, all right. The hot cocoa stand, hot chocolate stand. So first we build a person. I have a little bit of time this right now to build. We'll see how far I can get. If I have time, I want to do the Santa's delivery truck, but I don't know for sure that I'll have time. Um, because one of my kids is off from school and is spending a little bit of time with his grandmother. And oh, I'm putting the wrong person together. I'm barely paying attention, I guess. I'm building the people and I've already made a mistake. But he's spending time with his grandmother, and the oldest is at school with a half day. So I don't know. I don't know how long I have. I'm going to go for as long as I can. Okay, so here's the person with their cocoa. There we go. And if I actually manage to do all of that and still have time, then I do have some Christmas sets in the other room from previous years that I could I could go grab and I think they're assembled but put away, so semi taken apart, and I can get those and see what state they're in, and maybe we can do something with those. But we'll see. All right, and now our second guy or person, I can't tell, got a big hat on. All right, and they have Coco. Two people with their Cocos. All right. The one nice thing about wrapping presents so late last night was, and the fact that my wife was sewing gifts in the other room. I usually put on Christmas movies while I wrap presents. Um, Sometimes it's distracting, sometimes it's not. Depends on the movie and how recently I've seen it, which usually is just the previous Christmas when I was wrapping presents the last time. Um, but some of them are older ones that I don't feel like I need to like pay attention to and like fully watch. Like last night, what did I start off with last night? Um, it happened on Fifth Avenue. So that's an older one. Um, then I followed that up with Christmas in Connecticut, also older, kind of like similar, not a similar movie, but I feel like it's a similar feel to the style of like holiday Christmas movie. Um, Pretty good classics. Nice to throw into the mix where I always end up getting overloaded with Scrooge and Christmas Carol and things like that. One that sometimes I watch, sometimes I don't feel like I want to watch is It's a Wonderful Life. We actually went on vacation recently, and It's a Wonderful Life was an option on the plane. So I watched it on the plane. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have, but since it was available and I didn't really have anything else I felt like watching, and I knew that nobody else in my family really cares to watch it. So I figured, hey, you know what? Perfect time then. I'll watch it now on the plane when I can watch it, kill some time on the flight, and nobody else has to watch it. So the only one that's a classic that I used to watch a lot and I haven't watched is Miracle on 34th Street. Um, I haven't watched that yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. If I run out of movies, I will. Um, but personally, I actually feel like I'd watch. I'm more in the mood to watch Die Hard, which I know Christmas movie, not Christmas movie. Um, but I'm more in the mood to watch that than Miracle on 34th Street. I want to try to build this towards you so that you can see as I'm going, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to get too confused doing that. So maybe I'll just build and then show. Not really quite sure what I'm building it just yet. Let's see. So this one's okay. Oh, start with this. I think this will help me if I put this in the middle so I can line up everything else. Um, I don't know. Are there any other Christmas classics? We keep trying to get my kids to watch like the Grinch, like the animated Grinch. Um, they don't seem to want to. They always seem to want um, Magoo's Christmas Carol. That was one that was a popular one. And what's another good one? Or what's another one that they do? Um, what do they always like? Can't really think of one at the moment now. They uh they never seem to want to do like the Christmas ones. Oh, the what surprisingly, they didn't want to do Muppet Family Christmas, which I take personal offense to. Not that I take offense to the movie. I take offense to that my kids won't watch it. That's like one of my favorites. Um, but the but they want to watch the Christmas Toy, which I don't know if depending on how old you are, whether or not you know that one. That's one that you can, I think, find the whole thing. Muppet Family Christmas is very difficult to get the real full version because something about the rights to the music and everything. So now, if you buy it like official, the regular one, especially in the US, it's like missing chunks of songs and uh, it's just not very good. I had originally I had a VHS from many years ago that I um kind of not ripped. I don't know if ripped is right, but I made a digital version so that I could put it on the TV. Um, and I used that. At some point, I then the quality of it was okay. The one nice thing was it had the commercial breaks with like Kermit and Fozzie and the decorations and the ornaments and stuff, which was a fun part to be able to look back at. But at some point, I bought, I think it was a UK version of the DVD, so it would still play in the DVD player, and then I made a digital copy from that, so it was a little bit better quality. Not by much though. Honestly, sometimes I look at it and I play them, and then it's a question of which one am I playing? Is this the good one or the not good one? And I can't tell the difference. And if I can't tell the difference, then I guess it probably didn't really matter. My chance to do a little bit of just kind of fun Lego building. I'm gonna spin this around, make sure I feel like I'm doing everything right. Yeah, looks good. Okay. I'll have to go back and watch the video because I feel like on this screen where I can see it, it looks, I mean, not bad. It could be better. But on this one, it looks terrible. But I don't know if it's the screen. Like this one, I feel like I look much better. This one over here, I feel like I look like, like I need, I think I really need to get out in the sun more. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll take a look later. And how am I doing on time? Doing okay. Doing okay. I don't have the most time. And to be honest, with the way my kids are, I could end up getting a message from my mom that my little one is on the way back. But we'll see. We'll see how far we can get. As far as Christmas movies go, I did also go through kind of a. I don't know if I. Well, I did do a couple of them straight through on one day, so it was almost like a marathon. I kind of did almost like a marathon of Christmas Carol slash Scrooge movies or Scrooge like movies, like Scrooged with Bill Murray. Bag one is done. Bag two, and I actually think it was a bad thing. I shouldn't have done it because as much as I like many of them. Like if I had to pick a favorite, it's tough because it depends on what I'm looking for. But I rapid fired so many of them that I got bored with them. And then I started getting to some of the ones that were my favorites that I had towards the end because I figured, oh, it's early in the day. I'll start with the ones I don't really care about. I'll do clean up around the house, whatever, and I'll do other ones later as I want to sit down. And by the time I went to sit down, I found that I was just like sitting on the couch with the movie on, a version that I like, and I was just on the phone, like scrolling. Which recently, I don't know, I feel like isn't justified, but there's just so much. It's like how I shouldn't be on my phone, but it's almost like how can I not be? Um, but but it kind of ruined the other movies. So I tried to do one of them again last night, and it still wasn't hitting quite right. So I don't know. I think I may have ruined uh, Scrooge and A Christmas Carol for this year. I might have to reattempt next year, or maybe if I do a bunch of other movies for a little bit, it'll bring it back. Um, I've been kind of in the mood for like a good um, Nutcracker, but I can't decide what to do. I one year my wife and I did that before we had kids, where we went out to find all the different Nutcracker versions and try to figure out which one was our favorite of the ones we could find. Um, I don't know we ever answered that question on which one we thought was our favorite, but I know we tried. But I could maybe go for that. I haven't seen any of those yet. Watched most of the classics. Another one I haven't watched that I almost watched last night, wrapping presents, is it Shop Shop Around the Corner, which is a fun one. A nice like a Christmas classic type of a one. If you've seen You've Got Mail, it's the kind of uh original You've Got Mail. That's one thing I have to remember for next time if I get to do this. This was I as I said at the beginning, this was a bit of a rush jumping in. I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to stream. There are things I've been meaning to do, like make sure that my devices don't go to sleep when I'm trying to be streaming. Right here. Yep, right there. And then double up some of these grays. I'm on vacation from work. That was a work message coming through. Not that you care, but see, I never like when you build like this way. Hopefully that gets pinned down because I don't like that being like that. I feel like it's just going to pop off. An 8. That's an 8. Don't remember what I was talking about. No, I was talking about movies, Christmas movies. I have not watched The Grinch. Actually, I don't know what I can never remember the names of which ones are which with Jim Carrey. Um, I feel like that's one that I feel like I need to be in the right mood to watch, and it doesn't happen very often. Especially with how easy it is to access some of the movies sometimes. I had that happen to me in college once. One of my favorite movies was the remake of the Count of Monte Cristo, and I got a copy of it so I could bring it to school. And I went through looking at all my DVDs one night. I was trying to get ready to figure out what I was going to watch. It was can't remember if it was a Friday or a Sunday or something. It was like it was late. Nothing was happening. It was like, oh, well, I'll watch a movie. And I got all set, got everything. Like I think I got food, and I'm sitting down, getting ready. Finally, start up the movie, and about 10 minutes into it, it's like I actually don't want to watch this. I finally owned it. I had it. I was all set, and it's like I actually don't care. I don't really want to watch this right now. So I kind of feel that way with some of the other movies. It's so easy to have access to movies, and then it's like I don't actually want to watch this. We'll have to look to see if there's anything else um, Christmassy to watch today. I'm going to do this and then build the delivery truck if I have time. And if I have time for all that, and there's still time after, we'll see what I'm going to do. But I also know I do have some stuff to get ready for Christmas. Potentially some um, wrapping to get done. I might take a break from that for the moment, though. Try to do something else. I know, maybe I'll build the smoker that I was given for Father's Day, my birthday. I can't even remember. I think it was Father's Day, and I just never had time to build it. I don't know what the difference is, or what it says about me, but it's like I remember all this. It's like my dad, when I was growing up, would have like all the different things he'd have to like get done or do. I would imagine these should be the same, but somehow they look different. Maybe is this like a misprint? It looks like it might be a little bit. It's like the gauge doesn't seem quite right. Anyway, so when he had like stuff to do, always found a way to seem to like get it done and get everything set. But somehow, like I've got stuff to get done with the boys. It's just like never could seem to find the time to do anything. So the list just goes up and up and up and up. And you get more and more stressed as the list goes up. Put in this little milk carton. Nice in there. I don't know how well that's coming in. And bag 3. How we do on time? Well, that's good. That bag only took about 10 minutes. Maybe we'll be able to finish all these. Um, I have been pleased with the. I know it's a different crowd. Been pleased with the responses from my Advent calendar streams. Um, Not streams, sorry, shorts. I didn't get one myself this year. I am regretting it a little bit. I didn't get one. If I was going to get one, I would have got the Star Wars one. But when I saw the Star Wars one and what was going to be in it, and I just put one on here, it doesn't go there. I don't know. Maybe eventually it does, but it doesn't yet. When I got the um, this way, like this, um, when I saw the when I saw what was in the Star Wars set, it was all mostly building droids, which is fine. I don't have anything against that per se. Oh, there we go. I don't have anything against that per se, but it's I I wanted more minifig things and things in general, I guess. I don't know exactly how to put it. Um, like in the Marvel sets, there was a lot of Marvel characters with like Christmas sweaters or winter sweaters. You would get an Iron Man or Spider Man or Captain America. You'd build something for them in one of the other days. So I kind of liked all that. The droid one, you got the C3PO, I think, with red eyes, which my son already has from another set. And then you built a bunch of droids, which were cool droids, and droids that I remember some of them being things in some of the movies. But I kind of just wanted there to be more minifigs and less just built droids. And I think it's because that I know from my kids, any droid that gets built with those pieces stuck together is going to get taken apart. They're going to get lost or reused for somewhere else, and I'm never going to see them again, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because half the time the advent calendar pieces disappear somewhere and they don't really matter. So it probably wouldn't have made a big difference anyway. But something about it I just didn't like. Now, that being said, I have seen um, other Lego content creators who did get it. And now that I see it, it's kind of like, oh, maybe I should have got it. Which is funny because that's exactly the same way I feel about the new Death Star. I have an older one. I can't remember the number of it that I got. My family got it for me for my birthday. I think it was my birthday, and and then it's like, okay, well now I have a Death Star, and then right after that they announced a new Death Star, and they were all, oh, we should have waited and got to do it. It's like, oh no, I don't know. And I looked at it, and my wife said, oh well, then, oh no, I dropped the piece. But my wife was saying that the new one, it didn't look like you could play with it as much as this one they got me. And at the time, I agreed. I'll be back. I gotta go down to get that. I can't find it. I can't see it. Where'd it go? Please. Where'd it go? There it is. Underneath the table, of course. But I completely agreed at the time that, yeah, it didn't look like as much fun and it was going to be so big, which still would be a problem. It would be so big, I don't know where I'd put it. Um, but but at first, that's how I felt. It's like, okay, fine. Then I saw some of the other creators that I watch um, building it and showing off the different pieces of it. And then it was like, hmm, now I kind of wish I had it. But I do always come back to where am I going to put it? I have no space to be able to put it anywhere. Oh, no, no, no. This goes back. Oh, wow. Yowzers. Those points are serious business. Yikes. See me take myself out on stream. Would increase the popularity of the channel, especially if it just fully takes me out. Watch the videos of the channel of the guy that took himself out with a Lego hot chocolate stand. Okay, then this goes up on top and goes this direction from here. Nobody had any interest in building this set in my house for the longest time, which means I'm going to build it today on stream. I'm going to put it upstairs to put it out since it's holiday themed. And they're going to be upset, mostly my kids, that, hey, they wanted to build that with me. Well, you had plenty of time because otherwise it turns into this one from last year that nobody built with me. So I wait and I wait. Nobody builds it. I finally build it. I was going to build that. That's what they did that with me with the Death Star. My son started off with it, got bored of it, had no interest in doing it. So then I built a big chunk of it, and he said, "Hey, I was going to do that with you." I was waiting, but I do fear that he's getting a little Legoed out. I think I'm gonna have to tell people to be careful about getting so many Legos for him because I think he's starting to. He's liking the themes of them, like the Minecraft ones and Mario Kart and things like that. But he is not. I feel like he's not finishing building things. He's getting partway into them and then getting bored of them and moving on. And I just think he's getting to the point where he uh, he doesn't really actually want them anymore, and it's going to be um, then people are going to be in trouble because they're not going to know what to get him for birthdays and things. Oh, what Legos does he want? None. We overloaded him with Legos. Now he doesn't want any more. He's back into Pokemon at the moment. Which is funny because it feels like, oh, Pokemon. Well, you used to like Pokemon. You used to watch Pokemon, and it's like I did, but somehow, even though a lot of characters are the same, and even though a lot of Pokemon are the same, it's somehow like two completely different things. It would be kind of like original Star Trek and Next Generation Star Trek, or Next Generation and like Deep Space Nine or something, where uh just because like if you find two people that are one's a fan of one, one's a fan of the other, I mean there's some crossover that you can talk about and general ideas of things, but so much is different. And that's what I find with this one. In fact, I brought my son to get a haircut um the other day, and the person is trying to like build a little bit more of a connection with my son, and So they're like, oh, she's like, do you like this? Do you like that? What do you like to do? And he doesn't really want to open up and say anything. And finally, they get to he says Pokemon. She's like, oh, Pokemon. I remember Pokemon. Who's your favorite? And so then he starts listing favorites, and she's like, I don't know who that is. It's like, yeah, I am lost. I've tried to explain to my son that when I was young and there was Pokemon, there was like 150 Pokemon. It's like you got a lot more Pokemon now than we ever did. And different characters and different shows and different areas and lands. It's like we didn't have any of that growing up. So even though they were both talking Pokemon, but they were like talking past each other. Egg 4. Oh, that was another about 10 minute. All right. We'll see. Maybe we will be able to do both of these bags. Or both of these builds. We'll give it a shot. All right. Ooh, a sticker's coming up. I was watching a live stream for another channel. I can't remember which one. And they were being actually maybe do I have one of the things around here? They were using a trick that probably I feel like it's a trick that everybody knows but me. I don't know if I have the piece around here. Did I have one over here? I swear I had a bunch of them for the longest time, and now I can't see any of them. The separator pieces, which actually, to be honest, I probably should have one over here. Oh, there's one in here. It's just a tin of stuff. In fact, actually, so I've got like a whole bowl, the Lego Dimension discs. My son had a Lego themed birthday party, and if any of the Lego fans that see this later, because you're not in here now, um, my wife had the idea of, oh well, we'll bring Lego, we'll get some bins, and we did. We bought some like all-purpose bins of Lego for kids to build. And our thought was, if they build it, they can take it home, which is hard because of how expensive Lego is. But how did we get them so cheap? We got the bins pretty cheap. Um, and then most of the kids didn't take their stuff back. But it was like, oh well, can we add minifigs and vehicles, anything that we have that we can just kind of like give to them, like let them build with it and then take it. And it was like, yes, but no. It's hard for someone like me to have all these Lego, even if it's stuff that I never build, I'm never going to use again. I did finally justify it with some of the Lego Dimension minifigs that it's like, I was so upset with Lego Dimensions for the game towards the end because of the way the bugs were presenting and then they were shutting it down. So I know I'll never build that again. So any of the minifigs that I had from that and the vehicles I had from that I didn't care about anymore, I put them in. It was hard, but I put them in. Anyway, where I was started from is I watched a another creator use one of these to line up the sticker properly. And I thought, well, isn't that a neat idea? Which is probably something that it's either meant for or other people have done forever, but that's the first time I ever saw it. So we'll see. Maybe we'll give it a try for this one. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to put this sticker number 2. Like, I do wonder if, for me, if it actually will make enough of a difference. Oh, I do feel like I like this a little bit better. We'll see. We'll see if I can go the whole way. Hmm. I think that worked better. I liked it. It did come out nice. We'll have to see. I don't know if I something about towards the end there, I don't know if I felt like I had the control I usually like using my fingers, but I could see better when I was putting it on. So maybe it's better. Yeah, right. Now where is this? This goes on the front here like this. And this goes off the front here like this. Dun, 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 dun. I know it's super petty, and I know it doesn't mean anything, but I am in a race with my brother who also does streaming stuff. Um, I've been trying to have more subscribers than him, which I currently do. And the reason why I say it doesn't really matter is because I also know too, I gained a bunch doing shorts from the advent calendar. And some are real, I'm sure. Some are not, I'm sure. But I also know he's probably in the same boat. But I am currently winning. I'll have to do that. I don't I don't like so I used to have this problem on one of my other channels when I would do content for other videos. I was doing Disney videos, and I would talk to myself in what I could see on the camera. But the problem was the lens was like over here and the screen was over there, and so it was like every time I was watching, it's like I'm not looking at me. I'm not looking in the right spot, and I'm doing it again. I'm talking to myself over here in the screen where I can see the video, which I want to look. I want to check to see, make sure everything looks right, make sure everything is in focus, make sure everything's looking okay. But if I'm talking to you, I should be talking to you, not talking to you. That's me. That's not you. That's you. And so I need to get better. I wonder, maybe I should put like eyes or a face to put on the camera, which we'll have to see. I did ask for a nicer camera for Christmas. We'll have to see if I get it. Which I don't wait, which is why I asked for it for Christmas, because I would really be annoyed if I bought. I'm doing it again. I'm looking over here. I'd be really annoyed if I bought it and then quickly decided that I didn't want to do this anymore. Which it's so hard because I do that all the time with things. Um, whenever there's a bad day, something happens, I end up with having a bad day, and suddenly it's like, why bother? It just brings down everything else. So, but I keep going with it for now because there's no harm. So it's like, okay, I might as well. We'll see how things go. Now this lines up with the top of that. Okay, that's a nice little cover for the front of the hot chocolate stand. Still doing good on time. Feels like there's a lot of book left. Oh, and here comes another sticker. So we'll try out that with the sticker number 1. We'll try out that little trick again. See? I think I do like it. It's still not perfect. Like I can see I probably didn't center it quite right. I don't know how well, but it's not bad. All the work people telling me that the work time documentation is open. Go in, fill it out, fill it out. It's like, no, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it when I want to do it. It's like, don't worry, I'll do it before the holiday. I'm not going to rush to do it right now. This is for me. I'm doing this for me right now. I'm not taking out my time for me to do that for you at this moment. All right, it's a double and a double. And now 2 reds, 2 greens, 2 reds, 2 greens, 2 reds, big reds, big red. And now that, and this with sticker number 3. What now? My wife would probably be laughing at me doing these stickers right now. She'd be like, "Yeah, that's you." Trying to get them perfect. Oh, but that's where I was going when I was first talking about that. So I saw that on another creator's live that they were doing that, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I should try that. Um, and he was also asking for feedback on how well. What is going on? Oh, yes, yes. Reminder that it's a half day. I get it. Um, I was asking for comments on the placement, how well they were coming out, and whether or not. And he thought they looked bad, and I wanted to put in the chat. It's like those don't look bad. It's like those are fine. It's like I feel now like because of the way. And this is going to sound like he puts them on bad. The way that my son puts stickers on his Lego, that being perfect doesn't matter to me anymore, which obviously that's not true because that's what doing it again. I'm talking over here. That's not true because that's what I've been doing with that piece, trying to get these on here perfect. And but it really doesn't bother me as much as it used to, uh, because my son, he doesn't do them bad. He actually does them very well. He takes pride in trying to get the stickers on in the right spot and get them on there well. But there are ones that he was doing towards the beginning that were not perfect. And That was just the way it was, and it didn't matter. I'm gonna, yeah. So it didn't matter. It's like whatever. Put the stickers on the way you're gonna put the stickers on. But so I've been getting over it. Although if I get the chance, I try to do them right. Not right. He doesn't do them wrong. He's a kid. He's just doing stickers. I just try not to worry about them being perfect, which I've tried to apply to most stuff as a parent. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. Just please stop hitting your brother. You know, could you please stop jumping off of that? Why are you shouting? I'm sitting right next to you. Why are you shouting? My kid has no volume control. It makes me laugh because when I was a kid, my parents got me for Christmas one year a Teddy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Teddy Ruxpin, which, depending on how old you are, I don't know if you'd know what that is. It was like a bear. And you'd put cassettes in it, and it would talk, tell stories, all that type of stuff. And probably probably very lame compared to toys and what they're capable of now. But they returned it because I loved it. Which then it's kind of like, well, what? They couldn't find a way to turn down the volume, and I would hold it and listen to it, and it would be like shouting in my ear. And they're like, "This can't be good. We gotta, we gotta get rid of this." And so they gave it away. But so now it's like my son is the same thing. It's like the Teddy Ruxpin had no volume control, and neither does my son. No, it's so funny because he will happily be shouting so loud in a quiet room to ask me something or tell me something or explain something. Then we'll be someplace like Disney and he'll be trying to ask a question and he'll be talking so soft. It's like, "No, buddy, look, in a place like this, you have my permission to shout." Oh no, what's going on? I'm getting messages that I'm offline. All right, stick with me for a moment. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening over here. I'm getting messages that I'm offline. Stream is it says stream is accident. Accident. What is that? What's accident? Her YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain true smoothing. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Poor. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why isn't it receiving enough video? Is something going on with my Wi-Fi? It says it's poor right now. Why is it poor? What is going on over here? It shouldn't really be poor. I don't know why it would be poor. Hold on one moment. I don't know what's going on. That's not right. What is happening? Is it still that way? I'm gonna try to refresh something and see. I don't know why there would be any internet issue right now. Something seems wrong though. What is going on? It's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. So something's going on with the internet. It's funny because there was another creator I was watching recently that was having a big problem too. Maybe you know what I'm gonna try? Um, no, because I kind of need this open so I can check what could be doing it. Sorry, I don't know what's going on that it's saying that the it's not receiving enough video. It seems to me like that means the Wi-Fi is having a problem, but or that the internet's having a problem, but I don't know why. Oh, that's a little bit better than it was before. Still very slow though. Something else running. Bear with me, please. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's telling me that there's issues. Although 11:10 now it's telling me it's fine. Now it's telling me the stream is excellent. So I don't know what I don't know. I don't know why that what happened. I'll try to keep an eye on it. Try to keep an eye on it uh and see what's going on. All right. Well, we'll keep going and hope that doesn't happen again. Sorry, where was I? This. And something just flashed over here now. We'll keep an eye. All right. Um, I was talking about my son being loud, I think. In so in Disney, it was like, look, you have my permission when we're here in the park and you have a question or you're trying to ask me a question or you're trying to tell me something, you've got my permission to shout it because it's too loud. I can't hear anything. And honestly, we brought hearing protection for the kids for the different shows and the fireworks and all that type of stuff. I next time I'm bringing some because it was ridiculous. The movies too. We went to the movies. What day was that? Saturday? Yes, because we lost power. Oh, that was awful. We lost power for almost a full day. And so Saturday we were like, well, Friday night we got the tickets. It was like we don't know when the power's coming back. They're not telling us when the power's coming back. It looks like it's going to be out for a while. Let's go to the movies. We thought maybe we were going to go to a movie anyway. Let's go to the movies and um, see if maybe it's back by the time we're getting out. And if not, we were probably going to get a hotel. And we went to go see Zootopia 2. And we brought hearing protection for the boys. Next time, I'm bringing some for myself because it was so loud. And it just makes me wonder, it's like, has it always done that? Has it always been that loud? Or like, and it's just like, I'm with me getting older, it's more noticeable or what? Because this was like ridiculous. Uh, yeah, for next time I go to the movies, I have a pair of those like loop earbud things. I'm going to bring those to the movies next time. And next time we go to like Disney, I'm going to bring them too, just because like stuff is just so loud. And it's like it's not hurting my ears, but it's just so hard to like focus and enjoy the stuff with just how loud it is. Oh, I forgot to actually. So I built this top, and then I forgot to actually put it on here. So it goes like this. Is that? I think that's right. Yeah, that looks right. And then this I built and goes over here. There we go. Still feels like there's a lot of pages here, but all right. Well, so far this looks like it's been back. I don't know. I don't know what that hiccup was. Just the internet, I guess. And this goes here. All right, now the question's going to be, can I build Santa's delivery truck before my son comes back? All right, that's that one. So Santa's delivery truck. Easy build, not confusing. Let's see, what was it rated? 10 and up. Um, yeah, my son can do that. Really wasn't that difficult. Um, pretty quick, pretty fast build or simple build instructions, like just like a one piece, two piece. There was a couple that had more. Um, like there's a four-piece one, but pretty straightforward, not a difficult one. Not too many pieces. It would be pretty easy, I think. Um, I definitely think my son would be able to do that one. My oldest, I wouldn't do that. This one with my youngest. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can try to put it still like in the shot, but off to the side over here while we move on to Santa's delivery truck. And let's see, what do we got? I don't know. That one took me almost an hour. I can't take an hour to do this. I don't have enough time to do that. How many pieces? It's less pieces. We need no internet screw ups. It's going to be a race. It's a race. Can we finish this before the kid comes back? I was worried. We were building, not building, we were wrapping presents last night. And so a bunch of them were left um, by the tree today, this morning. And when my youngest was getting up, me and my wife last night were like, we're going to have to watch and see if this is going to be a problem. We did not want it to be a situation where he's going to come down and we have to supervise him all the time to make sure that um, presents don't get opened. But everything was going okay. The audio stream current bit rate is lower. Oh, that's because I was being quiet, I think. That's I've had happen before, and that's like a combination of this microphone, and if I don't talk for a minute while I'm doing something, because it cuts out, not cuts out. Um, I don't speak loud enough for it to pick me up. I'm not making enough noise to get picked up, and if I stepped off or pointed the other way or something, it gets too soft. I think that's what that is. That one doesn't bother me as much. The video one was a surprise, and I don't know what was going on with that. All right, let's see. I feel like I need to be able to build this in like half an hour. I don't know if I can, but let's see. All right. Build, build, build before they get back. Build, build, build before they get back. All right. Well, so this is that. Got to put his hat on right. I should remember what I always say to my son. You can go quick, but don't go too fast. If you go too fast and make mistakes, then it doesn't help anything. All right. These two, and they go click and clack. And then this one here, here, and this here, like that. Oh, it goes on the next page, I guess. With this red one between like that. And then this all goes on top of this. That. This. This one and this one. With that one and this one. Trying to not speed build. I'm not that fast, but I'm trying to go quickly before my kids get back because I can't with them up and around. I can't stream. Um, I'll be able to do their advent calendar shorts and post those up. This is on here, right? Yep. Okay. Well, I'm firing through this bag, so we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to. Maybe I'll be able to finish this off. And this piece with this piece. Oh, and we're coming to our first sticker. All right. It's this like license platey thing. Oh, this is the number for the set. Right. Okay. So put this one on here. So over here. So over here. And then this goes on the front. And then this green one goes on top. And then that and that. Okay, bag one. Come on, bag two. Quick, quick, quick. Uh-oh. Why did I get a dingling? Okay. Nothing so far. Still good. I need three of these. They go along the back like this. Can I do it? Can I build it? Can I make it? They'll build that quickly as fast as the first bag did. Then I think I can. We went down to Disney for the Christmas time. We went early December to try to avoid the big crowds, and it mostly worked. Um, it was still very busy, but it was not the worst. I went down once with a different bit of my family, and we went uh, the day after Christmas and stayed through New Year's, and um, that was packed. Like rides with 3 hours of wait, and it was just crazy. So we didn't really want to do that with our kids. So we went earlier when hopefully it wouldn't be too bad. School was still in session, so we were hoping it wouldn't be the worst, and it did. It was fine. Um, I've definitely been there when it was less busy, but it wasn't terrible. How are we doing here? We got this one on this side, but a smooth one on this side, and then this smooth one here, and then this sticking off here, and then this one going across the front. Sorry, I'm just trying to be able to finish this off before they get back. We also have from one other year Santa's sleigh with reindeer that we built, which that one we have disassembled in the other room. Well, not disassembled. We have it in somewhat pieces in the other room. Um, but I believe a lot of the toys from the sleigh that Santa's delivering have been moved about and are no longer in the sleigh. Oops. Oh, actually, that still works because this goes in front of it. I'm rushing and I'm going to make mistakes, which is what I tell my son not to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I was saying at one point that I'm in a competition with my brother, though he doesn't know it, um, for subscribers, and because he streams too. He streams games, video games, and like three. We're kind of close, but we might be able to. Uh, One difference is that even though I have more subscribers, we both get about the same amount of interest in our streams. That is to say, not much, but whatever. You have to start someplace. Okay, sticker. Sticker number 2. This is probably one where that technique probably would be very. Oh, what? Oh, I look. That's step 2. It's not sticker 2. All right, let me make sure I put the other one on the inside too, because then I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, it also goes on the inside. All right, so I'll do this first. This isn't the right piece though. Okay. Yeah, that was a little off center. All right. I mean, it's straight though, which is important. I like that. I want it to be on there straight. That one's a little bit better. Okay. Go on here like this. Yeah, looks like it. All right, and that, and then a 3 red here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. It doesn't help that my computer keeps trying to get to sleep. I really need to remember to fix that. I, I leave that every single time, and then it happens, and it's like, oh, I gotta fix that. Oh no. Like I don't think. What do I got? I got about 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in 15 minutes. This is not right. Peace. Be a lot easier to get it in 15 minutes if I stop making mistakes. Maybe I shouldn't rush, like I tell my son. Don't rush. Make mistakes and do it again. It's going to take longer. Now, why would you put this? Okay, I don't know about that. I would think you would want to put the sticker on a little bit earlier, but then again, part of it gets blocked, part of it gets blocked. Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, and then this piece comes under here. Hmm. This whole thing goes on over here. All right. And now this and this in the middle here, with this guy pushed into that. This one over here. Well, this is gonna be neat. Like a little, looks like a toy thing. Oh, and that sticks off the back through these. All right. Very nice. And the green one. And piece here. And then this up on top. And it goes behind the seats here. And the red one with the post. Uh-oh. Well, that's a person at the front door. That one might be fine. Front door, I'm not worried about. They don't come to the front door. But we'll see. They could be faking me out, picking up a package that's out there. Yes. Door piece. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to put out a gift for the for the for the mail. I'll have to catch them after New Year. Oh, isn't that nice? That's fun. So that side kind of like opens. That opens and this goes down. That's fun. I like that. Leave it open for the moment. All right, now we got red. This red goes across the top here. And then these go down the sides. Oh, and these are like snow hanging off, I guess. If anyone does pop in and you're enjoying the stream, please do consider doing liking and subscribing. Or shoot a like in there, see if we can get it going a little higher. It really would help me out. And here we go. All right, bag 4. I don't know. There's a lot of pieces in this bag. I don't know about finishing this before the kids get back. Gonna do my best. Considering I didn't think I was gonna get to do any of these on a stream before Christmas, and at least now here I am. So that's good that I'm glad I'm getting a chance to. I wish I had a little bit more time. I probably would have had more time if I'd known this was going to be what I was going to be able to do, and I could have prepped and had everything set to go right on time. But what can you do? You got to go with what you can do, handle what you can, and then just whatever the rest. All right. And where is the other green piece? Where is the other green piece? There it is, hiding behind the tire. I found it. Don't worry. Oh no. Ah, package was delivered. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. As long as that package is not my son getting dropped off, which it does not appear to be. He's, I have no problem when he gets here after I'm done with the stream. This is cool. I like that. It's a fun front to the car. A delivery truck. Person on the front. This little makeshift windshield. And this lantern. I don't know. Now, this bag over here. Put this piece like this to like hold it in. Okay. All right. And then, oh, nice little shovel here. Right. I'm kind of liking this one. I like this truck. And then this piece sticks everything over on this side. There it is. There we go. All right, the wheels, 4 wheels. That's easy. I'm running out of time. I have maybe 10 minutes. Put the wheels on. Right now, the white and this is going to be the cover, the back, or the top, I guess. Whatever I'm trying to say. I'm going as quickly as I can to try to finish this up before I have to end stream before it's done. I want to try to finish it because I don't know, and maybe I'll get surprised again. I don't know that I'll have time to stream again before Christmas. I'll still do what I can for the Advent calendar shorts, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't do this right. This isn't right. Is there only one piece sticking off? There's only one piece sticking off. Okay, this is wrong. Go one more. Okay, easy fix. Easy fix. Now flip it over. It's like this. Whoa! Almost dropped it. That and now. But yeah, today was a surprise, and I don't know that I'll have another chance to stream before Christmas. So I really would like, if I can, to finish this before the kids get back from school on their half day. Ooh, Papa Wheelie. Okay. So that's it so far. Looking kind of nice. And it's like, oh yeah, you could take the top off and then this with the top off. Oh, yeah. And the side door opens. Okay. Yep. That back on. What's up? All right, bag 5. Can we do it? It might be coming right down to the wire. Building presents to put in. Okay, so let's take the top off, open it up, side down. All right, what are we going to do? We're building this one first. Blue, pink, whoop, blue, with this sort of assuming it's this flower for a bow on top. And it goes over there. Okay. And then we do a light blue and then orange. I'm just trying to line them up, which I know is awful. Okay. And another light blue. And the flower, I guess a flower, but it's the bow on top of that one. That in there. And now it's a red with a light green and a red and a bow. Goes next to that one. Get in there. I don't have time. Get in there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And next one is yellow and pink and yellow. And of course, I gotta get them perfect. And the bow. Put that in next to this one. And a dark green. And this kind of yellow. And this green. And a bow. And it goes on top of the other one. Okay. And now purple, light blue, and purple, and a bow. And it goes next to this one. Okay. And now it looks like we're building a tree. So it's this with this rod in it, with this and this, followed by this, followed by another, this one, and this one, and another brown one, with a green one on top. Don't go to sleep over there. I'm almost done. All right. Oh, now I need to build these tree things. Okay, so it's one of these on top of this piece, on top of this piece, on top with this on top, with a blue and a yellow. And I'm making two of those. So this on this, on this, with this, and a blue, and a yellow. Okay, so two of those. Oh, and I put them on opposite sides. One over here, and one over here. Okay, and now I'm doing it again with different colors. This time it's a white and a red. Okay, and now another one, cutting it close. Meanwhile, I feel that way, and maybe they've got some other plan on how they're going to do things, and it's not close at all. Now we do it this side. This looks like a nice tree. I like this tree better than some of the other Lego trees and some of the other things. It's pretty basic, but it's good. And this goes on here with this on top and this on top and a star. And this goes on. Close this up here, and then the tree goes up on top here. All right. And now, and then the letter was in the basket. All right. That's it. I made it. I finished. I finished before they could get back. What about my coffee? Hey, I still have a sip of coffee. Okay. Well, everything is so delayed. I don't know I don't know if there's anyone in the chat right now. If there is, have a happy holiday and a happy new year. Um, oh, I guess I'll kind of give the same rundown for this one. The delivery truck definitely took me less time to build. Um, Although I did have a little bit of interruption with uh, trying to track down what was going on with the stream during the hot cocoa stand, the hot chocolate stand. Um, I like them both. I actually think I sort of like the truck a little bit better. I like the like toy wind up on the back. I like the look of the front of the car. The tree on top is nice, and the way the side opens and like the presents inside gives a little bit more. I feel like, especially for a kid too, this one gives me more of a feel that this could be played with. Well, I suppose it depends on how your kid plays if they're going to play it too. Because for like this one or me, I always say that kids like they're Lego. I play with them too. Um, I know one of my sons would prefer something like this with a vehicle that moves and drives around. The other one would rather something more like this with a spot that's more of um, like a play set where they can go in and do stuff. So it all depends on style of play. Um, for me personally, I think I'd go with this. But they're both pretty nice Christmas sets, holiday sets. I guess this one, oh no, this one's got this like tree over here, I guess. But I was gonna say this one could potentially be more of just a winter holiday hot cocoa, whereas this one is definitely Christmassy. This one does have a tree over here, but I suppose you could always just take the star off of it and just have it be a winter snow tree. Um, but yeah, they're done. I'm gonna add them to the Christmas sets that are out right now as I clean up the house a bit for Christmas, get everything set. Um, if you're watching this video later, please give it a like. Um, Subscribe if you want to see more. Right now, I'm also doing the advent calendar for the Minecraft set and the Lego City set. So those will be coming up. I have today's one I need to shoot and edit and put out there, but I will be doing that at some point today. Um, and then I'll do those for tomorrow for the last day of it. And then I don't know. I might try to shoot a video of like the full set standing out and do a quick one that releases on Christmas, maybe, or maybe at night on Christmas Eve. I don't know, since the Advent calendars always are more Christmas Eve than Christmas Day, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But but if you came and you're watching, I hope you had fun. I do hope to do more streams in the future. Right now, it's just chaos with the boys off from school. I would love to be able to do some at night if I can. Right now is very tough because our nighttime is filled with getting the house ready for Christmas and wrapping presents. But after Christmas, maybe I'll be able to put in some nights of after the boys go to bed, be able to do some streaming. I'd like to be able to do that. I still have plenty of other sets that I had been meaning to get to. I've got a Back to the Future. I've got Optimus Prime. I have a new Castle set that I just got for myself. And who knows what we're going to get for Christmas. If I get to, maybe I do for one of my boys, we got them a lot of Lego. Maybe I'll see about wrapping presents here live for Lego and talk about the Lego sets we're going to do. Although I'd have to be careful. I'm looking over here again. I'd have to be careful doing that because his room is actually right above here. So I can't go too loudly telling you what he got because if he's not fully asleep, he may hear me. So I don't know how well that's going to go. So maybe I won't. Um, I'll just say he's getting lots of Lego for Christmas. Um, but just not the one he wants. The one he wants is the Minecraft mountain cave set, and he said he's going to ask Santa for it. And just for s's and giggles, I'm gonna try to check like eBay to see what that currently goes for right now because it was crazy last time. Uh, Minecraft Mountain Cave. Yeah, $1,500. $1,500 to like $2,000. And then this person saying read description for $900 makes me think that like maybe no box and pieces missing or something. I don't know, or something happened to them. I'm surprised it would be only $900. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed watching the stream, watching the build. Um, as I said, please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you want, definitely subscribe if you liked it and you want to see more. I'm hoping to get more into this as I can. I asked for a couple of things that would help with streaming for Christmas, and if I get them, it might make things a little bit easier down here. Setup might go a little faster, and it won't be such a hassle getting started. But that's it. And I'm going to have to go because my boys are going to be coming back from school. And then I'm in charge, which is scary. But thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Oh, I screwed that up. How do I get it back? I got to get that back over here. Is it this? No, that's not it. This. That's not it. No. Now what? Oh no, what have I done? Okay. Now